In the paved jungle of the city streets, the Spyder F3 is naturally built to be seen from the side or above when out in nature. It is a beautiful creature that is rarely ever seen from underneath. Few people know how to handle this beast when dealing with the undercarriage, and there are not that many experts that do as well. So, in this episode of Learning the Basics, come with us as we explore the careful handling of this magnificent creature and get a glimpse of what few have ever seen.
When working on my Spyder, there are 4 things that I use to lift it with if I have to go underneath it. There are many other types of lifts that are out there, and if you have money or space, they are better options, and most businesses or mechanic shops will have them. But for me, due to cost and space, these are the options I have to use and want to share with you. They can be bought easily on Amazon as well. The first one here I rarely use, but is good for a single spot lift. To me, it is good for only that, a single spot and a quick up and down only. I don't consider this the safest of all the things I use. It has a small space and point to use for lifting, and is easy to have it slip out from underneath the lifted part if you're not careful. The jack I use the most to lift up the bike completely off the ground is this ATV jack stand. It has safety locks to help prevent it from falling, an extension to help get height, and has a very good footprint for being able to safely lift the bike in more than just one spot. I still have to be careful to make sure to place it in a spot that balances the entire bike safely, and it can still fall off or wiggle, so you still have to be careful. But to me, it is safer than the standard floor jack. When using this jack, I also place the jack stands underneath each of the A-frames on the front rims to help stabilize and secure, and for the back I usually use the ramp that I will show you next. When using the jack stands, please use something to prevent the middle of the stand from scratching the middle of your A-frame. A hard thick rubber mat is great, but chopped towels or some kind of spongy material works good as well. And be careful because the jack stand can still become unstable if you don't set it on a level ground or a solid ground. If you try and sit on a soft ground, it can shift on you. Now this is what I have used the majority of the time that I have to get underneath the Spyder. I've used these ramps a lot and feel comfortable when underneath the bike that I'm not going to get crushed. They're very solid and come in different designs including metal, and can be used under all 3 wheels if you need to. They brace the entire wheel and not a small section as shown here, and even with the ramps you still need to be careful when using them as shown in this video. So let's talk about where to jack. Running down the center of the Spyder is a solid metal bar that is the best place to jack from. It is best to go from the opposite side of your muffler or brake, and this helps prevent damage to the Spyder's muffler and other attached parts. If you do not use a ramp, you can brace the A-frame on the front tire with the jack stands to help prevent flipping of the Spyder on the jack. For those of you that watched all the way through, I appreciate the support for the channel and hope you enjoyed the video.